Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to today's session, free online lesson from AutoCAD system. And my name is Muhammad Nasrul Shafwan. I'm from AutoCAD system Penang. Okay. Thank you for coming, Mr. Lim Bisim CCW. Okay. For today, I'll be sharing about surface tool
to today's
with
session,
AutoCAD.
free online lesson from AutoCAD system. And my name is Muhammad Nasrul Shafwan.
Sorry, wait.
I'm from AutoCAD system Penang. Okay. Thank you for coming, Mr. Lim Bisim CW. Okay. For today, I'll be sharing about surface tool
to today's
with
session,
AutoCAD.
free
Free online lesson from AutoCAD system.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Um, First of all, why should we use the AutoCAD surface tools? First, you can have your fluidity in design process, and also it is easy to edit, and also you can manipulate the design as you want. And also this is perfect for hollow design and surface design. So you have to utilize your AutoCAD. If you have your AutoCAD, you can use the surface tools. Okay. Before I start, let me share to you about our AutoCAD system website. You can go to any browser and then go to the address bar. Just type acadsystems.com, and then we are an Autodesk Gold partner. We also have our premium authorized training center. And if you are interested, you can look on the tab on the header, which you can see our course syllabus and also our training schedule. And you can contact us through this number. If we scroll down a little bit, you can see our latest Autodesk promotion and news. Okay, for today is the last day for voting of the auspicious design contest. So you can click on the uh, title here, and then it will redirect you to this auspicious design contest. And also for our latest Autodesk online lesson, workshop and webinars, for today, 23rd February, we have our AutoCAD surface tools. And for 26th of February, we have our inventor plastic part. And we have the upcoming for next month, we have AutoCAD, Autodesk Vault, and Inventor. And if you would like to see more of our free online lesson, you can click on this calendar of event here. And also on the footer section, you can find our Facebook and YouTube. If you click on this button, it will redirect you to our Facebook. And then you can follow us for updates. And for our YouTube, we also have our YouTube, which is AutoCAD Systems Neighborhood. And also please show us support by subscribing and leave a like. Okay. For Limbisim, if you can't hear sound, you can try to restart. Okay. Welcome. Okay. For today, the content is the surface tools with AutoCAD. Okay. First, we will get to know and familiarize with AutoCAD surface tools. And also, we will be learning about 3 surface analysis with AutoCAD, and also we'll be creating a few simple model with AutoCAD surface tools. Okay. First, if you are familiar with the 3D modeling, you will know some of the tools here. We have extrude, loft, revolve, sweep, extend, fillet, and offset. And for surface tool, we have a new one, planar, blend, and patch. The difference between this is the surface tool is only creating a surface instead of making 3D solid. We also have here, we have zebra analysis, curvature analysis, and draft analysis. And I will go short in here, but I will explain later during our modeling. Okay, so for zebra analysis, we can see the continuity and curvature to see whether the high and low of the model, and also the draft is to see whether it has adequate draft for part and mold. Okay. Now we'll go to the drawing. Okay. Right now, I have on my screen is the drawing of a sport rim. Okay, I set up this drawing in advance. As you can see here, I am using realistic style control. Okay, and also I already set the elevation of each part. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I will create the outer part using the loft surface tool. Okay, by using this loft surface tool, we have to select the object based on the order. Okay, let's say I want to create a body like this, so I just first click on the upper part, the middle part, and then the bottom part. Okay, and you can see that it will automatically create the surface, and then I will choose the cross section only. You can see that it create a single thin surface instead of 3D solid. Okay, but if let's say I want more control, I can just simply add more loft guide like this. Just copy this and 5 to above, then oops. 5, then 5 to below. Okay. Now we have this 3 line here. So this one is okay. I will repeat the same process, but you can see the difference in the design here. You can see that it has a little bit straight line here. Just press enter and enter one more time. Okay, now I have finished creating the outer part of the rim. So let's say that I want to create a sport rim. So, but in real life, this sport rim is not just a thin part of metal. So what I can do is I can thicken it using thicken tools. Just type thicken and then specify the thickness. Okay, let's say 2. You can see that this surface is already thickened and created as a solid model. Okay, and also another tools we can use, I will undo this. Okay, another tools we can use is offset. Offset is the same as we know. Okay, and if we, let's say, oops, I will just create back the loft here. I undo too much. Okay. Okay. Now I want to offset this outer part. When I click on offset and then click on this, enter, you can see the arrow here. Okay. The arrow indicates the direction of your offset. If you right click, you can change your direction of your offset. You can flip your direction to inwards, and also you can change it to both sides. If you are making pipes and also mechanical tools, okay. And also right now I want to use on the inwards direction. And then you can also create a solid here. Okay, let's say if I'm not using a solid, okay, just and then specify second point, I just specify S2. You can see that it create another surface, but the surface is hollow. And that's not what I want. What I want is I want to create an offset. Okay, create offset by clicking this outer part, changing the direction, and I just click on solid. So it will create a solid surface, and also the offset distance is 2. You can see that this one is no longer hollow. Okay, you can either use thicken or offset. And for now, I will just hide this. What I want to create is I want to create the upper and lower part. Okay. What I can use is I can use the planar. Okay, if you just click on the planar, it asks you to specify the first corner. This is because the default is by creating a rectangular planar surface. But if let's say you want to you want to select this circle, just type O, or you can click on here for object and then just enter. Then you can select your object. Just press enter one more time. It will automatically create the surface for you. And then I will repeat it. O. Okay. Now I have two surface here, but what about the holes here? So with this, okay, I have this shaft hole here, and what I want to do is I want to project this one on the top. Okay, as you can see here on the project geometry tab, we have the surface auto trim. Okay, the surface auto trim is if we project, it will automatically trim. But for now, I want to show you uh, by not trimming it. Okay, first we already select the object that we want to project, and then we just select the solid or surface that we want to project. Okay, as you can see here, the the circle is automatically projected here. And also we have another one is project to view and project to 2 point. For 2 point, we can specify the direction or the distance. And to view is based on our view. Let's say I am viewing like this for, let's say, isometric. Okay. And if I'm trying to project this, it will project on around right here because this is what I'm viewing. And sometimes it cannot. Okay, let's say, okay, like this. It projected here because this is what I'm viewing. Okay, but and also this bolt and nut hole, I will use auto trim for this. Okay, can see the difference here. So I select this object. I already grouped this in advance, and then I just select the surface. You can see that it automatically cut the surface for you without you using any other command like subtract or extrude and or press pull. Okay, I will do the same for the bottom part. Okay, right now I want to do the same for the whole. Just select your object and then do the same. your um, surface, okay, like that. And we have this part. So what can we do here is we will end the isolation. Okay, now I have these two in advance. I will just select this one and isolate. Okay, now that I have this one here, but you can see that this part is still hollow inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the extrude command. Okay, just click on the same object, just extrude. Okay, you can see that the difference between 3D model, 3D solid modeling extrusion and this is the thickness of the extrusion. In this, you can see that the extrusion is only surface extrusion. Okay, I will show you in wireframe. So I will specify this. Okay, now I change to wireframe. You can see right now that all of this is still a surface. Only for our outer layer here is the solid. So right now I have finished creating um, the body and outer part of the rim. So I forgot about the bull part. So just click on this. Okay. Then just extrude. Do the same. Okay. Just select here. Okay. Right now, I'm going to thicken this a little bit. I'm going to use offset. Okay. Let's say here offset. Okay. Changing the direction here for 0.5. And then I repeat the same. Okay. And then enter. You can see if let's say I have the direction. Okay. The direction is inwards and same 0.5. Okay. Now that our upper part and lower part is the solid, you can see here. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot because I didn't select the solid. Okay, that was my fault. Just okay, our direction is flip inwards and then create solid. So 0.5. So now we have our solid here. You can see. Oops. The different, the upper part and the lower part. Okay. Now I do the same. Just create solid 0.5. Okay. Now if we change to wireframe view, you can see that only our inside part is a surface. Also, if you already create your design like this and you want to change it into 3D solid, let's say, you can just select all and then you have to ensure your your drawing or your model here is airtight and also watertight, which means it doesn't have holes. So when we click on Sculpt, okay, we click on Sculpt, it will create a solid from our model. Just select it. Okay, it's a little bit lagging, but okay, just click. Okay, you can see now. When I select it, it automatically select everything because it creates a solid from our surface model. But sometimes if you want to create um, your model only on surface and only some parts is solid, you can use this one. Okay, and also I have this one. Okay, this one is I create a dustbin, so I just select this, oops, this one and the bottom part, enter. Okay, now I want to show you about the fillet. Okay, now I already create this. Okay, now we can use the fillet here. This fillet here, you have to select the first surface and then the second surface, and then you have to enter the radius, which is this one. I want to specify as 3 radius, and then it will show you first the bevel part, and then just enter one more time for it to finalize. And also we have another one. If you want to create something curvy like mouse or the enclosure of a dustbin, you can also use this loft, but you have to specify the guide. Okay, let's say I created like this. You can see that this loft is only straight, but right now I just press enter, and then just now we just use cross section only, but this time we'll be using guide, and then we'll be selecting this line. So you can see that this loft will be following this curvature. Okay, just enter one more time, and then you have this enclosure, so I can just move this one into here like this. So I can have this dustbin and just create a simple handle like this, enter. Okay, now you have your dustbin. Okay, now moving on to our analysis. We have 3 surface analysis. As you can see on the top right here, we have the zebra, curvature, and draft. And also we can change the analysis option. Okay, we can, for the draft angle, for the part and the mold part, we can change the angle of the draft that we want to analyze. It is the same with curvature, but the curvature we have a different display style, which we have the Gaussian, mean, maximum radius, and minimum radius. Okay, for now, I want to show you about the zebra. Okay, as I said before, the zebra analysis tool is if you want to see about the continuity. Okay, let's say I create 2 loft here, so that it become like this, and this one I just connect everything together. Okay, this analysis tool is for the viewing analysis. Okay, let's say I press zebra both. Okay, you can see that the white line here, okay, is not connected to the white line on the top. Okay, if you want to know if your object has continuity or not, you can follow the white line here. Okay, you can follow here from the one end into the other end. If it's the same, then it means that your model is continuous and doesn't have any discontinuity. Okay. Also, we can view our draft here. Okay, let's say I'm using this one and then click on draft. Okay, wait. Okay, just select all this, then click draft. Okay, you can see the difference in color, as this is the difference for draft. If we want to see if we have the adequate draft for molds and part. Okay, we can also change the color from the analysis option. Okay, let's say for the draft angle. Okay, want to change this to 5. You can see the color change, and also this negative 1.5. Okay, you can see the difference here. We have a blue part here, and then the green one. Based on our angle, we can specify the angles. And also the other one is the curvature. We can just click on this. Okay, you can see that this one only have one color. Okay, this is because okay, we have this, and then we can also specify the auto range or the mean. Okay, for now, because of this one, this model is only a simple cube like this, so it doesn't have that curvature analysis. But for this one, okay, what I'm going to do is I want to create a network surface. So clicking the first direction, okay, and then the second direction, enter. Okay, I create this network surface. So just click on the curvature. Okay, now we just select this one. You can also, if you have a lot of model there in your drawing, you can just clear your curvature analysis and it will uncheck your model from the analysis. You can just change the mean. Okay, let's say I'm changing this to 3. You can see that the color is changing and you can see the curvature in this. And if you it is more useful if you have like more up and down in your drawing. If your drawing is irregular and it has a lot of up and down, and then you can see which part is the highest and then which part is the lowest. Okay, with that I am at the end of this free online lesson, so I will share a poll for today. Okay, and if you have any question, you can just type on the chat. Okay, while waiting for the question, you can answer the poll. Okay. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and show support by leaving likes to our video. And if you are latecomer, you can review the recording on our YouTube also. So you don't have to worry if you miss some part of this free online lesson. Okay. With that, I will close my poll. Okay. And also, thank you for coming today. CCW, Limbisim, Lusuk Sin, Mashardi, Muhammad Sabri, SY, Surakabaikis, NT. Thank you. And with that, I will. Oh, and also last but not least, I will share regarding the AutoCAD specialized tool set. This you will get the specialized tool set if you buy the PDMC collection or you buy the AutoCAD full. You can have the architecture tool set, electrical, mechanical, map, MAP, and Plan 3D. You can cater your tool set based on your industry. And also what you can get is you can get AutoCAD on any device, on desktop, web, and mobile. So if let's say you're an architect, you're going to site and then you don't have your PC at the moment, you can just open your laptop and connect to the AutoCAD web. So with that, I end my free online lesson for today. Thank you for coming.